everyone. I am Isa, and it is my honor and privilege to be standing here in front of you today. I used to be a hopeless romantic, having unrealistic expectations on love, and thinking that I deserved my happily ever after. As some of my friends know, I come from a broken family. My parents' marriage got annulled back when I was 2 years old. And most of my childhood memories include packing my schoolwork and clothes to spend the weekend at my mom's and going back to my dad's house on the Sunday night. Growing up was quite challenging, for lack of a better term. I didn't know who to turn to in times of failure or when I fell short of expectations. I remember feeling different from the rest of my batchmates because they all had normal households, so to speak, with both parents attending the momentous occasions of their lives, graduation, recognition rites, and even birthday parties. While I had to plan out my parents' schedule separately, just to make sure that they don't show up on the same event. And the usual questions at the back of a very confused, heartbroken 8-year-old Lisa's mind were, bakit kailangan ganito? Bakit napakahirap magmahal? And as I entered UP, I found my home away from home. The past few years we've spent here were difficult. They were filled with random 5 to 10 minute breakdowns at 12 midnight. 5 to 10 minutes only because we then had to go back to studying for an exam, preparing for another case presentation, or even finishing work for our day job. May sense po ba itong ginagawa ko? We asked ourselves as we struggled to make sense of control premium during the exam. Kaya pa ba? We even questioned our limits as we drank another cup of coffee, trying to stay awake for another all-nighter. Despite having the time of our lives here in UP, the thoughts of not being good enough and not maximizing one's potential were always haunting us. And I'm not here to tell you that self-love will heal everything, because we all know that that's too idealistic. But I'm here to remind you that it's perfectly fine to not have everything figured out just yet. Honor your own pace and trust the delays and detours along the way. Love wasn't meant to be easy, and progress isn't linear as well. The so-called real world that we are about to enter will try to define us, challenge our beliefs, and crush our ideals. Despite this, I am confident that the university has taught us that honor comes before excellence, and our self-worth shouldn't be based on external validation. I hope you choose to love yourself, even when it's difficult. No, especially when it's difficult. Inasmuch as UP has been our home for the past years, we have to acknowledge that there's a bigger world out there and a country waiting for us. During one of the Saturday sessions of Islam, an organization we started that aims to bridge the opportunity gap in the public school sector, I remember JM, the class president, telling me about how much he wanted to lift his family out of poverty. He opened up about his family situation, where his dad is in prison and his mom is a sari store owner. Despite his determination, he feels that hard work may not be enough to succeed. Class of 2019, we are blessed and privileged with our UP education, but our younger brothers and sisters are still deprived of the quality education that they rightfully deserve. 1 out of every 5 Filipinos still lives in extreme poverty, getting by on less than 100 pesos a day. Yes, the Philippine economy may be growing, but the most important issue is whether or not this is felt by the masses. As future business leaders, I hope to recognize the gravity of the roles we have to play in making this country a better place, be it in the corporate world, the public sector, or even the academy. We are always in the position to impact lives and side with the marginalized. I look forward forward to the day when public high school students like JM would have equal access to opportunities. But until then, no matter how insignificant our efforts are in the eyes of the world, we will keep pushing and making ripples of change in the community. Because in the end, all these Latin honors, awards, and titles are self-serving and meaningless if we are not able to translate this to social action and inclusive growth. As much as we cry out for a better Philippines, let us strive to become better Filipinos ourselves. I entered UP as a hopeless romantic, still wide-eyed and naive. Now I'd say I'm leaving UP as a hopeful romantic, with a better understanding as to how harsh and complex the world we live in is, but with a heart overflowing with gratitude, love, and hope for the nation. Once again, I am Isa. I come from a broken yet happy family. And much like our university and our country, we have to endure broken systems with complex problems which are seemingly out of our control. To be honest, I don't think I have fully healed from the wounds of the past. But UP has taught us to embrace uncertainty, to move forward with the scars, and to not let our adversities become our adversaries. And to batch 2019, maraming salamat sa 5 taong pagmamahal. Niaalay ko ang parangal na ito sa inyo dahil kayo ang rason kung bakit ako patuloy na umaasa para sa ating bayan. To my barkada, Dad, Micah, Eunice, Joanne, Celine, Jazz, and Faye, thank you for believing in me when I doubted myself, for staying during the tough times, and for making me realize what it is like to have siblings. Ang gulo pala. And to my professors, special mention to Sir Brad, Kevin, Don, Mike, and Ron. Thank you for pouring your hearts into this profession and for making us more inspired to be the best versions of ourselves. To Auntie Nida and Uncle Sidney, thank you for taking care of me for the past few years. And finally, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my parents, Dad Nelson and Mom Gigi, who shared the same stage for the very first time today.
Hello.
Thank you for making my childhood dream come true. The Lord knows how long I've waited for this moment to see you both on my graduation day. We know that we might not have the ideal family setting, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you and I love you. And to all the proud family members out there, congratulations. Today, you graduate with us. Thank you for being our source of strength during the tough times. Now, it's our time to give back. At this point, fellow graduates, I invite you to look to your left. Look to your right. Look at the people around you. And remember how much you are loved. These are the people who have been with you since day one. The people who you've laughed and cried with after that killer exam. And the people who you've been roommates with in countless case presentations. Look at the people around you. Take it all in and let it sink in. We are finally graduating. No more arguments. No more hiding from Atenelia because you left your ID. No more grand pakains. As we bid goodbye to these things, we also say goodbye to our beloved alma mater, our dearest professors, and the staff. Thank you for making our stay here the best years of our lives. And as we sing our hearts out to UP naming mahal, we are reminded of who we are with this blue ribbon. We are, and we will always be, CBA! Mabuhay ang pag-asa ng bayan. Congratulations, Class of 2019.
Thank you so much, Isa, for that very uplifting and inspiring message on behalf of Class 2019. And with that, as Isa mentioned, I ask all of us to please stand.